Good evening, guys. It's me, Cassandra, and I have Tookie here. So I haven't shown Tookie in forever and a day. I painted Tookie when I think not when I first started painting, but like probably no around the time I first started painting. So I do think my painting has gotten a lot better. Um, but I really love Tookie Took. So I do want to change him. I think I'm gonna put him either on this little doggy print or this little giraffe print. So it's a giraffe print and it has, I'm not 100% sure what those little things is. It look like little balloons, kind of. But I'm gonna change him in one of those prints. But I am looking for something. I thought I had the water bottle in here with me, but now I don't see the water bottle. I'm saying other stuff, not what I need. But anyways, I won't fret. I just go on with the video, and then I just brush his hair after, because I don't want to have to go out of here and then come all the way back and all that stuff. So, but he done had this little outfit on for a minute. So we'll get him changed. How you guys day? How was y'all weekend? I'll tell y'all about my weekend. I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. So on Friday evening, me and my husband, we took the Bright Line down to West Palm Beach. It was maybe about 2 hours and 30 some minutes, maybe somewhat like 2 hours 20 minutes or something like that. But we wanted to experience everybody. Okay, so y'all gonna see the string here because Tookie do not have any weight in his body. I don't put no weight in the babies most of the time unless I'm gonna sell them. Sometimes I put weight, but a lot of times I don't. Especially like the babies that's just in my collection. Sometimes I might put the weight, but sometimes I don't. So that's why the strings are there. And it's good for the posing. You know, sometimes you can just have the leg up and it won't move down or whatever. But so I'm gonna take him out this little diaper. Ain't no telling how long Tookie done had that diaper long. So I'm gonna put him on. Which one you want to? He probably did. We'll put him on the little doggy one and say the giraffe one. And so we went Friday evening, and my husband, niece, and her family and her mom, they all they picked us up. Sorry, putting that on backwards. Yep. And they got it. They rented a house for the weekend because it was their son's birthday on Friday. So happy birthday to Ethan. He turned 11, and for his 11th birthday, instead of him having a birthday party this year, he wanted to go to the water park, Rapid Water Park down in West Palm. So we went to the water park on Saturday, and we spent the entire day there. The park opened up at 10 o'clock. I think we might have got there by 10:30, and then we didn't leave there till maybe 5:30. So we was at the water park all day. They got a cabana, and my sister-in-law, she gets short of breath really quick, so she sat up under the cabana, and she said when we was all gone away from the cabana, her and my husband, they went and like walked around in like the lower part of the water, because he was gonna come and go and walk around with us, but right now he's having some issues with his knee. So when we got ready to start walking around, I seen him kind of slow down, and I was like, "You okay?" And he said, oh, I think I'm going to go back and just sit with Dorothy. So I just told him, yeah, go ahead and just, just sit and just enjoy her and relax. And, just y'all just sit back and kick it and talk and watch your phone a bit and people watch or whatever. So that's what they did. And I went and I got on a big ride with the kids. And a couple other rides I got on with the kids. And we enjoyed ourselves. We got in the lazy river a couple times and went around. So that was nice. It's always nice to hang out with them. Because the last time we went last month on the 28th, I believe. We went last month. We went to Miami to have dinner with Dorothy, because my husband, the baby sister, she came down for, I think she was here for like 2 days. And she came and stayed at our house with us. And her and my husband went down to Tampa and spent the day with one of their other brothers that's older than them, that's older than my husband, and the younger sister, because Dorothy is the oldest sister out of all of them. And they went to Tampa and they hung out with the other brother. So that was great. I didn't go with them that day because we had somebody coming doing some stuff at the house. So I stayed and they went, and then the next day, that's when we went down to Miami and we went out to dinner and we hung out for a little bit and then we came back. But so to get back to the water park, it was really nice. I had a great time. And then after the water park, so for those of you that do not know, I do love to do Legos. And I do them with my son and with my grandkids. And I was searching on YouTube about this guy. He have a Lego store down in West Palm Beach, and I'm looking for something really quick, but I don't think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. But maybe I could put these on. In West Palm Beach, and he have like all these retired Lego sets and all this stuff. So I wanted to go and see it, and it was 10 minutes from the water park. So they was like, yeah, let's go. The kids was all happy, like, yeah, let's go. And so we went, and man, oh my God, guys. They had, I want the Disney Cinderella set because, Cinderella is one of my favorite characters. Cinderella is my favorite cartoon character. The Cinderella cartoon is my favorite cartoon movie from Disney. And then, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite with the real people. So remember that, because I'm sure almost once a year I do a giveaway asking that question. And I think Bella Blessing won one year. I think I gave away like some clothes or something. But let me show y'all real quick. I'm just going to go up the wall a minute. Sorry for my finger. My friend Earl, she got me that picture. You probably can't see it that good, but it's Beauty and the Beast. Earl got me that for Christmas one year. And yeah, so Beauty and the Beast is my favorite with the real people. And Cinderella is my favorite movie with the cartoon. But overall, Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast are my favorite two Disney movies. I could watch them every day. So they have the first Disney castle with Mickey and Minnie and the crew. And then they have the Disney one with Cinderella and all of the Cinderella characters. So the sets were both $5.50. I looked at my husband and I told my husband, like, listen, I want to buy this set, but I don't know if I can take it back with me on the train. I didn't know, like, how big of a item I could take back or whatever. So the guy said they could ship it and stuff. But so we looked around and my niece was like, you should buy you at least one thing, even if it's a small thing. You've been wanting to come to the store, so you don't want to not buy nothing, and then you're going to be upset that you didn't buy something. So we went back out the door, and then I was like, you know what, let's go back in and look around. So we went back in, and she seen one of the sets I did like, and they had two. And she was liking the Ninjago things, and I was like, yeah, this is nice. But then when she seen it's like one of those recorders, like a movie recorder. And she seen that and was like, oh my goodness, I love this. And I was like, well, you want that one? She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll get you that one. So I got her that one, and I got me that one. I'll show you guys in my next video the set that I'm talking about. So I got her one, I got me one, and I was excited about that. And just overall, the store was just nice, man. They had every kind of Star Wars Lego, if like for Star Wars people. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I don't know nothing about Star Wars. I've seen probably the first one, and that's it. But the store was just nice all over. Or like overall, it was just nice. They had so many sets, and I told my husband, I was like, you know, I would love to just buy as many as I can buy, but I know that we have a grandson and grandparents day coming out, and we going to the Lego store in Disney Springs. So he already said he wanted to go to the Lego store, and he wanted to catch a movie, and he wanted to go to dinner or lunch or whichever way. So I told my daughter-in-law we'll be able to tackle all three of those things in one place, because Disney Springs have 100 restaurants. They have the Lego store there, and they have a movie theater there. So we'll spend our whole day at Disney Springs with our grandson coming up soon when he have his day with his grandparents. And so that's going to be fun. So I looked today, and I did see a couple kid movies on their website. So we'll go with him on his day and hang out with him and have a good day. So, but yeah, overall, I had a wonderful weekend. It was great. I really enjoyed that store. And I am definitely going to make a trip back, because I have to go back and get me both of them sets. But the guy did tell me that they have more of the castles, so I will be able to get one. And I seen some other sets that I would love to have. So we'll see. I gotta see. Because the sets they very expensive. And so I have to kind of play it where, because there's a couple of silicone kits that I want to buy, that I want to paint. And if I go buy both of those sets, I can go buy me a silicone kit. But I do want those sets, so I'm going to get them sets regardless of if I buy both them sets and a silicone kit. I'm going to buy both. So that's given. But I just got to figure out when I want to buy the silicone kit, because I am getting another toddler kit that's getting painted right now. So I know that I won't be going to the doll show, because that would have been the money. Now, I ain't gonna say that I'm not going because I'm buying that doll, but if I was gonna go to the doll show and wanted to buy a baby, then I could have just waited and bought a baby at the doll show versus getting this kit painted. So I figured, since I'm getting this kit painted already, I might as well not go to the doll show, because I'm already getting a doll already that's going to be getting painted now. So, but I told my husband I still would like to go to the doll show at the North Carolina one day, because it seemed like it's so nice and have so much fun. But I could also just go to the doll show here in Orlando, so, and still see some good artist work there as well. And I got my mini scope at the doll show, and her artist wasn't even part of the show. So, but she was at the show, and I was able to get her. So it all worked out. So, but we'll see. I ain't gonna count me out yet, but in my head, that's how I'm thinking. Like, I already got a baby coming, so I don't have to go to the doll show, because I don't know if that baby's gonna be done around that time or before. I already got one update, and she's already looking pretty. So But we'll see. So here is Tookie in his little Superman onesie. I just put him on these little socks because there's red and blue. But yeah, I hope you guys all like Tookie. Sorry if he's too red for some of you guys. Like I said, I was just learning to paint. But I think Tookie is just too cute. I love Tookie and I love them big old eyes. Miss Earl always say that my little one Noah should have been Tookie and he should have been named something different. But he is my Tookie took. All right, guys. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. And this video is for Whatever I Want Monday. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one.